That's cool. It says everyone can see you and hear you.
Yeah.
So I've never seen it from this side.
Yeah, see, it doesn't say that on my side, though.
Oh, it says I can share my screen too. It's a little scary.
So yeah, it came up on my phone that we're now live on on Facebook now.
Sweet. The whole world can see us now.
Yeah. For those out there that may be watching, let me see if I can find where my phone went here. I just wanted, will it cut? We're just actually doing a test. I just want to thank Rick Brown for being here and allowing, or just giving his time for free here to, to do this for me. And I just really appreciate him a lot for that, brother. I can't thank you enough. It's really appreciated.
I love you, man.
Yep.
Do anything for you.
Well, I appreciate that, man. That really does mean a lot.
You're one of my favorite people.
I appreciate that. I appreciate it. Same here. And I tell you, it's not just because we're drummers either. That's not.
Although your beard game is a lot stronger than mine. I need to work on that.
I think I have a little bit more time in it. You probably have to cut yours. I know.
That's true. As soon as football season rolls around again, mine will be gone.
Yeah, and you referee, right? You're a referee.
Yep.
Yeah. How long have you been doing that?
I believe this is my 20th year of high school.
Oh, wow.
And I'm probably heading into my 10th maybe in college.
So you do college too?
Yeah, I work Division III college football.
Wow. Man, dude, you do a lot of stuff. You're kind of like me.
I know.
Busy, don't we?
I know you were talking about that earlier, how you always have to be busy doing stuff. I was like, yeah, I totally understand.
Yeah, it's that thing where if not, our brains they get haywire on us.
Right.
Well, hey, real quick, just because we're trying this out, and does this show how many people are watching? I can see that.
It does in the chat app. We didn't load your chat app. We should do that.
Okay.
It has. I think there's somewhere to see it on there, but I don't remember. I know I can't see it on this end.
Okay. Yeah, I did have Mom or Janet responded, and she said hi. So I said hi back, and
click on it and put it on the screen. Try that real quick. Just make sure.
That one?
Yeah.
Oh, here. There she
is.
So you can see that?
Yeah, that's cool.
That is cool. Yeah, this is definitely.
It's weird being on this end of it.
Like you've always been on the other.
Yeah. How the turntables.
Hey, my brother Steve Austin. Man, I tell you what.
The $6 million man?
Yes. No. Well, we called him that, but hey, brother Steve,
Was that the former pastor of Pendleton First?
Yes.
Oh, my former neighbor. Hi, old neighbor.
Yeah, that's right. He was. That's right. He was your neighbor.
Poor guy.
Yeah.
Lived right next door to me.
Yeah.
Hi, Steve.
Here's the cool thing is Steve, you remember when I was on your show with you, which by the way, for those that don't know, Rick has a great show and it's every Thursday, right? At 3:00.
Friday.
Oh, Friday at 3. And sorry to mess that up. Friday at 3. And how cool it is we did a thing where we just went back and forth on our favorite 80s singers and even though brothers disagree, we still love each other. And,
that's right.
I still love him even if he doesn't even if he does like Axl Rose, but that's okay.
We can't all be perfect like you, Jesse.
Amen. Or like Axl. So here's the thing though. I had such a great time on that show. I've talked about that. I think my wife's getting sick of me because it was like, it was such a great time. And hey, Kim, and so it was like, I just wanted, I loved it. So I want to just let people know on all of our Facebook and YouTube family, if you want to just enjoy just a Friday afternoon with just. You just do crazy random stuff, right? It's not a religious thing. It's not anything like that, or it could be. Depending on what you're doing.
What's funny is I've had 2 guests on my show now, and they've both been pastors. So it's not intentionally that way, but that's the way it just has happened. But this Friday, I have a guest who's not a pastor, so it'll be my first non-pastoral guest. It's lay people only.
There you go.
Yeah, it's just to have fun. I mean, I started doing it just on a whim. It was my I do a podcast with Tyson Priest, who's the pastor of the River in LaPel, and we decided to try to do a live episode. And so I went on live just to try, like, hey, I'm going to test out the software and see how it works. And next thing I know, people are jumping on and chatting with me, and I had a blast. And it was real early in the whole coronavirus thing where we're all isolated, and here I am talking to 40 people online all at once, and we're all having a blast. And after I got off and we did our episode of the podcast, I had so much fun doing mine. I hopped on again and I said, hey, if I did this regularly, would you guys even be interested? And people were like, yeah, that was fun, let's do it. And I've done it every Friday since.
Well, and so one of the things I wanted to say about it is when I was on there, you had a friend of yours jump on and you told a story about how influential he was in you becoming a drummer. And I want to say something now to Steve that he knows, I think, but Steve was extremely influential in my boldness as a pastor. And I wanted to tell him that, and have been wanting to tell him that for a long time. And because he was very influential in how bold he was, and I admired that more now than I think I ever have. And brother, I love you for that, and thank you for being that kind of godly man in my life, because I learned a lot from you, and I thank you for that. So I hope he's still on, that he could at least catch that, just because I've been wanting to tell him that, and haven't had a chance to interact with him for a bit. So
I originally met Steve. He was one of the leaders at Institute, which is the summer camp for United Methodist High School students, and he was the leader of that. That was right before, or maybe right after, he became pastor of the church there in Pendleton, and then my neighbor. And man, he was so good with all the kids there, and I really admired him then. And then it was weird. It was like, hey, I just met this guy, and now he's my neighbor. And but yeah, he's a great dude.
Yeah. Well, so hey, again, I think Rick and I are going to try a couple, or get some other things going, so that yeah, brother, it was a long time ago. I'm trying to show you. Can you see his here?
Yeah, I see it.
And so we're going to try a couple other things out, and do some configuring on this. But this is what I'm going to use for the prayer time Wednesday at 6:15, and I'm going to invite my brother Jimmy Dooley from Cincinnati, Ohio, to be part of this. So I'm excited. Can't wait for that. It's going to be a blast. It'll stream on our Facebook and our YouTube simultaneously. So I'm excited about that. If you have a prayer need, again, Wednesday night, 6:15, just message it in. We'll get it, and we will pray right there online for you guys. And it's exciting. The other thing too is I just wanted to give Rick another opportunity to say, hey, check out his it's the Rick Brown Show. Friday.
Rick Brown Live is what I've been calling it, because I have no creativity. And I don't know what else to call it.
Check him out Friday at 3:00. And you do so many other things, man. I know you're just like into like editing and making all kinds of stuff. Tell me a little bit about that real quick before we go.
My primary gig right now, I guess, is web design. That's what I'm doing the most work in. I also do video production. Work with a lot of companies doing promo videos. We've done a couple things for churches. I've done a lot for Liberty Christian lately because they've been shut down, and I also teach part-time at Liberty Christian. So that's my primary work. And then, of course, as you mentioned, I also referee football and basketball. I coach softball. I do computer hardware as well, but I'm trying to get out of that a little bit. I get bored with things pretty easy, and I'm pretty much bored with that one. So,
Trust me, I understand. Just like we were saying earlier, if we're not doing something new and creative, we get bored quick.
Exactly, and then that's when I get in trouble. So,
yeah,
I'd rather fill that time up with something productive than not productive or destructive.
Well, I sure appreciate it. I love you, Rick, for everything. And all that you've done and helped us with. Not only have you helped me with this stuff, but for those that don't know, Rick's come over and him and Jill. Jill is an amazing singer, by the way, and I don't know if a lot of people know that, but she really is good. And I haven't had a chance to ever tell her how much I appreciate her spirit when she's up on stage. Amazing spirit. Her worship attitude is just incredible. Todd and I were talking about it. I think it was Sunday night. He said, I cannot, he goes, I'm not knocking any other praise team and never would we. But he goes, I just feel like I have the best people around me. And it's not our talent. It's not our musicianship. He says it's the spirit that comes behind every one of the people that are up on that stage. And that includes you and Jill.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
And so I just, just thank you, brother, for all that you've done for us, coming and drumming and helping us keep a beat, and all that. All right, brother. Hey, love you. We're gonna for those just letting everybody know we're gonna cut off of here real quick, and I'm gonna let him get out of here and do his thing because I know he's still got stuff to do today, and so do I. So we love everybody. It was good seeing everybody again. Rick Brown Live Friday, 3 p.m. Don't miss it. It's an awesome time, a great experience. And then also our prayer time, Bright Points prayer time. If you have prayer need, prayer concern, don't have to be for you. It can be for a family member, a friend, a coworker. Just type it in the message, and we won't broadcast it live if you don't want us to. If you want us to and have everybody that's watching pray, then we'll just put it up on the screen and let everybody pray while we're praying for you. Love you guys. See you soon. Bye.
Thanks.
Hey, thanks, Rick. See you, brother.